What's good, everybody? It's your brother Mad Black, the most dangerous and the most toxic black man on the internet, and I am black up in your face again with some more pro-black commentary. So there is a very interesting video that has gone viral over the last few weeks or so, and is basically of this white girl here, basically saying that I guess if you want to keep a man or if you want to drive a man crazy in bed, all you gotta do is hawk and spit on his penis, and he'll fall in love, right? And once again, the video has gone viral. I don't know this girl's name. You probably people in the comments probably know, but this is one of those things where I have so many real issues in my own life to deal with that I didn't catch on to this meme or this trend until much later. Like I kept seeing this girl's picture and I had no idea who this was. I was like, is she supposed to be someone famous or what? I don't know, just like some random Becky to me, right? But then I finally saw an actual video that showcased what she was saying. I was like, oh, that's why. But yeah, so she's become pretty popular nowadays, like where she's gotten a chance to make T-shirts and hats and do public appearances and sign autographs or whatever, all because she says she's telling women to spit on a penis, right? And her dad must be proud that that's what his daughter is known for, right? I'm sure her dad is somewhere probably crying in the corner, probably holding himself crying, feeling terrible about how his daughter is known for that, and just feeling like an absolute failure as a father that his family is now famous for what his daughter had to say about what she does to a penis, right? But when I see stuff like this and I see it start to pick up as a trend and it started to become more and more popular, I always kind of hang back and see if there's any criticisms that I'm going to see about this. And actually, I've seen the actual opposite. I haven't seen any criticisms of this woman. I haven't seen any criticisms from the usual gamut of goofies, whether it be like the manosphere, red pills, or conservatives or whatever. I've only seen jokes and praise, especially amongst the men out there. The men have been saying that this is the type of woman they want. I've seen even a lot of black guys posting this girl and saying like this is the type of girl we want, and this is the type of woman we're looking for. And ironically, I thought that this was very ironic because a lot of this comes from the same group of people who were just saying not too long ago that the black community was crumbling because our black women were so sexually deviant and so sexually perverse, right? They make all these videos and all of these, social media posts. They'll post pictures of Sexy Red or part of her music videos or Suki Hana twerking or whatever. And they'll say that, well, the black community is failing and the black community is dead and black culture is trash because of how our women act. And then they'll use the most debaucherous, the worst examples of black women and make it sound like that's how all of them act. And just by the way they act, that somehow affects the entire culture and all black people are damned to hell because of how these black female rappers act, the ones that are paid by white people to act like complete buffoons, right? But, with this white girl here, I haven't noticed any of that type of criticism being poured onto the white community. In fact, she's being judged as an individual. And not only is she being judged as an individual, like people are saying this is the type of woman that they're looking for. They're looking for this type of depraved behavior in the bedroom. But now if she was black, then all of a sudden her depraved behavior, I would have to get like a 20-minute dissertation or all these 16 to 20-minute videos and live streams about how evil and twisted black women are and, why we shouldn't date them and why we have to go to another country to get a woman because black women are sick, right? And like I said, it's very hypocritical. It is extremely backwards, and there's a lot of self-hate and coonery mixed into that, where you have a lot of these black guys who just worship at the altar of Becky anyway. So no matter what she does, it's always going to be seen as good or a great thing. Whether she's being nasty, then she's being nasty, she's being sexually liberated, and it's great. If a black woman is nasty, she's terrible, and it's a bad reflection not just on her, but on the black community as a whole. And so many of our people have been convinced to think this way that they don't even realize it when it happens. They don't even realize it when they just automatically start putting on a pedestal white girls like this, and everything's a joke. It's funny, it's cute, because I've seen guys say how cute she is and stuff like that. But if it's a black woman, she's nasty, she's disgusting, she stank, it's all this other stuff. And this is not me here defending the sexy reds and the Sukihanas. I don't want to mess with them either. Okay, I get that. I understand that criticism. I'm just calling out the hypocrisy of people making it seem as if sexual debauchery is okay if white women do it, but bad if they see a black woman doing it, right? Like, I haven't seen white women take a hit from this video. I haven't seen white women be trashed by this video. Now, it's not a surprise to me that she would say something like this, because I've heard white girls say much worse. I've heard some far out things that I'm not going to repeat here, of certain things that I've heard white girls say about what they do in the bedroom, okay? Or just stuff that I've heard from white girls about their girlfriends, about what their girlfriends do, because they're good for that. They're good at trashing other white girls behind their back. They're very backbiting. So I've heard some very disturbing things at that. But so what she said didn't surprise me. And it also didn't surprise me that you have a lot of Negroes out here salivating and getting a little tingle down in their little ding-a-ling about what this white girl said, right? But what I have to say is I do not appreciate the hypocrisy. I've caught you again, fools out here who will praise this type of debauchery and also but down black women for doing it. And once again, not defending the black women who act this way, but it can't be, your reaction can't be one way or the other for two different people. You can't trash your own people and have that type of self-hate where you're trashing all black people based on some of the videos you see by the worst examples. And then when this white girl does something, you're saying this is the type of woman you want to marry, or this is the type of woman you want to date. Can't be that way. That's too hypocritical and too ridiculous. Anyway, you folks let me know how you feel about it in the comments section. I very much like to hear your opinions on this story. Anyway, Mad Black, and I will be back with my foot on the devil's back.